Then we come thou Fount. So, let me just read it so I can remember. Surrender and allow him to show who he is for a greater purpose, okay? And so I was thinking there, the cloud by day and the fire by night, again, had nothing to do with them, but God was doing something. He was acting on their behalf, but for a reason, right? So just allow God to do what he's doing, basically. But be willing to live your life differently in God so others may see his hand on your life. Live a life of faith and surrender. Okay, so we kind of touched that. Sovereign acts of God don't require intimacy, right? It's a covenant fulfillment. We talked about that. Joseph, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Then God called the nation into personal intimacy. So when he split the Red Sea and he did all of that stuff, and he was the smoke and the cloud by day and the fire by night, and he was giving them manna, and he gave them the quail, and he had Moses to hit the rock and the water came out because they were complaining and all that stuff. God is providing for them. He's doing these awesome acts. He's doing these sovereign things, and he's opening up stuff and moving on their behalf. It did not actually require intimate relationship with him in that moment, right? So just because God is sovereignly acting on your behalf does not mean that you're actually surrendered to him. This is what he was showing me. And so then, but when they got to the mountain, he asked Moses to tell the people, consecrate yourselves, because on the third day or tomorrow, I want everyone to come and to, he was going to make a covenant with the nation. And he wanted them to enter into his presence and to go up the mountain. And they saw the thunder, and they heard the light, they saw the lightning, they heard the thunder. They saw all of these, things and got scared. And they said, no, Moses, you go up. So they rejected God. They rejected this call of intimacy, which was for the nation, but it was also personal, right? And God was calling them into this. And they rejected him, even after all of the sovereign acts of deliverance. This same group of people are the ones who died in the wilderness after they rejected and did not trust that God can take them into the promised land.